And then you got Lil Supreme. He just got cussed out by his daddy, got kicked out the whip, talking too much, talking too much. The whole time, this nigga ain't even been talking to his daddy in 7 years. He's saying Supreme this and Supreme that. He ain't got a relationship with his daddy. He ain't talked to him in 7 years, they saying.
The elevation to a place of peace and rest for my brother and friend, Irv Gotti, and the buffoonish display of my son, Kyle Robinson. I am forced to make a public statement in defense of Irv and his family. I do not indulge in idle chit-chat. When I speak, I have something to say. Kyle Robinson does not speak for Irv or Irv's family, nor does he speak for me or my nephew, Gerald Prince Miller. I was disgusted when I heard about the things he said as far as representing Irv's family. I regret having to take these steps, exposing his lies and fraud. But as a man, you call out those who make inappropriate or false statements. No one gets a pass. I would not be who I am if I favored him simply because he's my son. He is my son, and I love him. But I will never condone or associate with his conduct and behavior on the internet. I let him know men don't argue in beef behind a mic on the internet. Real men move in silence. He had a choice, me or the net. He made his choice. And until he forsakes the clown show, which is the internet, I will never speak or associate with him, especially when he makes veiled threats talking about we. Who is we? Prince and myself do not promote threats of violence. We different. We are masters of self-defense. If you ain't talking about positivity or growth and goals, keep your mouth shut. That goes for everybody. Rest in peace, little bro. And mourn in peace the entire Lorenzo family.
But with Preem and his son and everything, I feel like Preem probably got a phone call, or Prince got a phone call from Gotti family, Irv Gotti family, and they told Prince or Preem, we don't condone or we don't respect or like what your son doing, which is Supreme Jr. What he doing is he disrespecting, thinking he looking out for us, not understanding like all that's gonna do is make 50 repost again, and we don't need 50 to keep with that platform that he got. And then he got his followers and they dissing like me. Yeah, we don't need that. Like, let's let Irv rest in peace. We don't need nobody, talking tough, knowing he ain't gonna do nothing. He just talking. But Supreme Jr. impact, when he talk, it don't move nothing. It don't do nothing. But when 50 talk, it make other people diss him, including everybody get to see 50 diss Irv, and then all the other blogs gonna repost it. See, all the other blogs, the top tier blogs, not gonna repost when Supreme Jr. saying something. So like, Supreme Jr. may get reposted from like Say Cheese and all that stuff, but when 50 say something, Shade Room, On Site, Hollywood Unlocked, all the top tier blogs, and probably TMZ will say something. You can see it on TMZ. See, they ain't gonna show Supreme Jr.'s son on TMZ. Nah, they ain't gonna do that. So 50 got a stronger reach, even if Irv was alive. Like, if 50 just dissing Irv, he got a stronger reach where platforms like that gonna pick it up and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to see that early in the morning. They watching the news. If we're gonna see 50 dissing Irv, so nah, they don't need none of that though. So when Supreme get that phone call, he ain't gonna respect it at all. Like, he gonna just let it be known where he's staying with that. Like, nigga, stop doing all that. All you doing is talking. It's not even your fight. It's not even your battle. Like, just stay in a little boy place, a young man place. Like, of course, Supreme Jr. embarrassed, because here it is, 50 saying he's smoking on this and dissing and saying this and that. But Supreme Jr., he respond, and his daddy G-check him in front of everybody instead of calling him and saying it over the phone, or having Prince call and cuss him out over the phone. So now, Supreme Junior, he gonna take all that shit down from his page, and he ain't gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no freedom of speech. You don't run shit. Like, he gonna bow down to his daddy, and yeah, stay in line. So, you shut all that down. He ain't trying to hear none of that from you. Yeah, because all you doing is hurting the situation. You're not helping the situation. So, yeah, that's that on that. That's why I feel. If we got a phone call. Once that phone call was made, Supreme had to do what he had to do. But, you know, he won't clout. He know that's going to get him a little bit of repost. Supreme Jr. will never get reposted like that unless he dissing 50. We don't never see Supreme Jr. on no blogs. He ain't got no talent. He ain't nobody. Don't nobody want to fuck with him. He got to be giving somebody something. Then they'll come pull up. It ain't never just, you know, they just fucking with him. He got to be giving T-shirts. He got cups. He got to be giving cups, plates, all type of shit, man. So, yeah, man. They don't give a fuck about no Supreme Junior son. He ain't nothing special about him, except his dad's name. So yeah, the only thing special about him is he get hit with a 38 special. That's about as special he gonna get. You know, getting hit with a 38 special. That's the best thing that can happen to his career, get hit by a G-Unit bullet. That shit gonna take him to the top. So Preem, what you saying is, all the protection that Lil Preem had, he don't got that no more. He on his own. So nigga put that boy on the news. Nigga ain't gotta worry about Prince people, your people, or whoever else, Bimmy people, whoever. He all for himself. Noted. What the whole be saying? Noted. Got you, Preem. Good looking out. Good looking out, Preem. That boy ain't got no protection no more. It's every man for himself, man. It's TOS. They green. They green. Little Supreme. Supreme. Your daddy say, hey, man, you on your own. Is you still Little Supreme? Should we still call you that? Or you got a new name? What's your new name? What's your new name, homie? Yeah, next time you gonna get protection is in PC. Yeah, they tell you your protection has been disqualified. Your protection has been terminated. Damn, homie. Because you thought you was helping. You thought you was special. You thought you was special. That's crazy. You thought you was special. Oh, 50 Cent son need to come out with them goddamn T-shirts. ASAP. And 50 saying, I ain't never think Biggie was telling, Supreme was telling this little nigga, just say what he's saying. Nigga talking too much. He understand doing too much, man. He lucky to be alive, I think. He's selling T-shirts and shit. Like, his best-selling T-shirt gonna be when his face get put on one. That's gonna sell the most. If his face get put on one. And if I was 50 Cent's son, I would have crushed that boy and put that boy on a T-shirt. Easy. I would have made that shit my mission. Even if I gotta do the life sentence or die trying. Oh yeah, he gonna feel these bullets. For shit show. You know what I'm saying? Like, but 50 son, he ain't ready. Yeah, but Marquise was definitely supposed to hit Supreme Jr. about 9 times or better. And then after that, stood over that boy, gave him a face shot. Yeah, that's what he was supposed to do. But that nigga ain't ready to put his freedom on the line. He ain't ready to, humble himself and tell his daddy he was wrong. He ain't ready to catch no hat. He not ready to indulge in that war with Supreme. Because he may feel like my daddy may leave me hanging. He may not give me no aid because I've been disrespectful. Fuck that. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to burn the bridge with my mama. I'm going to call her out, disrespect her, just like I was doing my daddy. Back to back, off the back. I don't want no dealings with you. I don't want your help. Nothing. I don't want your love. Nothing, because you tricked me. You brainwashed me. So I'm going to do that. I'll probably write a book on her. Don't hurt her now. I wouldn't do that now. Put hands on her. Just give her some words like I gave my daddy. That's it. and then handle that business with Supreme, son. Whatever come behind it, then you got to think. His daddy didn't cut ties with him. They saying he ain't talked to his daddy in 7 years. So if you would have done that, ain't no telling if Supreme team or them guys over there would have applied pressure. He on his own. He on his own. But you never know once a nigga's son get crushed. Nigga, it's all out war. No peace. But that wouldn't have had nothing to do with 50. That would have been, you know what I'm saying? But you know, nah, I ain't saying do that. I'm saying what I would have done. What I would have done. It would have been off the back. That would have been the only reason why I linked up with him. So I would have played it cool, took the picture, and all that stuff. Especially after you took the picture, tried to side with him, did he dish you? Oh yeah, it would have been up. But Marquise ain't got it in him though. He ain't got it in him, man. Which, you know, he don't got to. That's just an option. Just like not doing it, that's an option. Supreme Jr. be going so hard for his daddy, and his daddy ain't even want the sucker here. He got his mama hit up, allegedly, because she wouldn't get rid of the baby. He ain't want no baby by that motherfucker over there. There wasn't no pros of having no baby by her. Yeah, he Ray Caruth her. Y'all remember Ray Caruth from the Carolina Panthers? He Ray Caruth her. That's what I call Supreme Jr. and his mama. I call him Ray Caruth. Yo, that way he need to change his name. Ray Caruth Jr. That's Ray Caruth Jr. right there. Yeah. But she survived. And the baby survived. And yeah. He's still loyal. His old daddy tried to take him out. Because the main goal would have been to take the baby out, not really her. The baby, he don't want the baby. Because there's a lot of times with mamas that passed away and they still had a baby. Or he would have took 2 for 1. He would have took 2 for 1. So the first nigga to try to blow you down and your mama, allegedly it's your daddy. Then he talking something. The Supreme clothing line need to collab with his daddy. Never. Never. This shit ain't gonna sell. Your daddy only a god to them New York niggas and up north. When we think of drug dealers and king, we don't think of Supreme down south. We don't think of Supreme on the West Coast. We don't think of Supreme on the Midwest. It ain't in none of these niggas' songs. Chicago niggas, Minnesota, Wisconsin, St. Louis, they don't look up to Supreme. Real Compton nigga, Long Beach nigga don't, no, shit no. Real down south nigga, when they start naming kingpins and head busters, they don't mention Supreme unless they talking about 50. Why would we talk about Supreme when we got Frank Lucas, the Boobie Boys, all the kingpins that was in, we'll bring up the DC kingpins and all this shit before we start bringing up Supreme and shit. We got Meech. We'll bring up Detroit kingpins, the best friends and all them. Yeah, shit, yeah. When we think of New York kingpin, we think of the Pay the Full story. We don't think of no Supreme. Unless we talking about 50, like I say. So if they collab with him, they ain't gonna make it sell more. Yeah, they ain't gonna make it sell more. He should have trademarked his name. He should have trademarked Supreme name. Then they wouldn't have had no choice. But they would have had to pay to use that name. Just like True Religion ain't do a collab with Jim Jones. Yo, y'all niggas don't move shit, man. Especially now. Man, it's gonna make everybody rush to the store because Supreme didn't collab with Supreme. Make sales go down. Make the circle 50 gonna bash it. I'ma bash it, and whoever else gonna bash it. 50, that's all. My little bashing ain't gonna mean nothing. But yeah, they don't want that heat. They don't want that smoke. They doing just fine. Sales doing just good. Yeah, the Houston culture, the Atlanta culture, and all the other cultures that, you know, making Supreme millionaires, billionaires. That's all they need. That's all they need. They don't need to put no Supreme face on it. Now, you can customize. You can get you a shirt customized or a jacket or something. Not for free. Shit, no, not for free. Never. Ain't sending y'all niggas no gifts, no free hoodies, nothing. Never. Shout out to Bubba. I got shout out to Bubba because I'm using this stuff. Yeah, but you can get you a custom shirt made, custom hoodie, a jacket or something. Supreme McGriff on the back of the motherfucker with his face on it. That's it. You can order you 5-10 pieces of that. But yeah, we ain't selling nothing. We ain't giving you New York City boy nothing. So no, you can't get no Supreme collab. No! Go ahead and open you a LLC and start your own Supreme Team clothing line then, bitch.
I seen the message that my dad sent to me yesterday, and it hit me a certain type of way, like emotionally. I didn't really know if I was gonna say anything back. I didn't know how to approach it. I spoke to so many different people. I got so much different feedback, but ultimately I had to sit with myself and really understand and grasp the frustration of a hard-headed son. Over the last 6 or 7 years, he's been begging me and pleading with me, yo, chill out, stop, yo, get off the internet, yo, help me do this, do that. And, I went against that. And subconsciously, I was doing it because I wanted to reach him in another way. Like, I just felt like I wanted attention. And the attention that I wanted, I got the attention, but at what cost? Like, I want to mend the relationship with my dad, and I'm not mad at what he said. Everything he said was accurate. Me engaging in stuff that doesn't concern me, or me trying to, I was a son trying to stick up for his dad and his dad's friends, but I didn't need to do that, because sometimes not saying anything is saying everything, and silence is golden, and all those sayings like that. So I needed that message yesterday to kind of close that chapter and move on to the next phase of my life, and take accountability and move on and understand and enjoy the rest of the time that we have here on earth, because we don't know how long we're going to be on earth. And the biggest thing is accountability for my actions. And he wasn't wrong for nothing he said. Like, he was dead on, and I respect everything he was saying, and I understand. And I hope that is the first steps for us repairing our relationship. I want to apologize to Irv's family. Like, I was way out of line for speaking for y'all. I should have never even said anything. I apologize for that. I want to apologize to my mother, because I know with all the stuff going on in the news and the media and on the blogs, I know she's getting that at work, and, et cetera, et cetera. And the list is I want to apologize to my family. I want to apologize to Prince, my cousin, because when he came home, he was telling me, yo, chill out, we going to be good. So I want to apologize to Prince, my uncles, and Pops. I heard your message, man, and thanks for giving me a public ass whooping. Sometimes you need to get your ass beat in public to understand what you're doing. So, yeah, it's gonna be a new me, man. No more